My name is Michael Wallace. I'm 19 years old, and I've got an interesting story. Now, my story takes place with a girl, much like every crazy story. However, mine is a bit different. So, the whole time is more like a texting relationship, and then the awkward, like, oh, hey, and then we text a bunch. It was really hard to transition being that high school awkward relationship. She had a test in Spanish class, so I had to walk her there. So I remember standing her right outside the classroom. I go, "Would you like to be my girlfriend?" And her answer verbatim was, "Sure." Sure as in yes, or sure as like I need some clarity. I'm kind of a lot riding on this. And she's like, "Yeah, sure, okay." So she went into the classroom, and I just strategic punched, and I started like running in the halls. And I was like, "Ah!" Well, she didn't have a test to take, and she walked out, and she saw me like dancing, and I turned around, and I was like, I'm just gonna go this way. And then I like walked down the hall, and I was super embarrassed. My face was red, but everybody knew. My freshman year of college, I started taking Bible classes, which really started challenging my faith and me to grow deeper. Unfortunately, my girlfriend happened to be my low point. It was the one thing bringing me down. So that's when I sat down and I wrote out 20 questions of simple and also a little bit theological questions of what she believed. And I remember her answer for the first one, and it was, "Who is Jesus?" And she said, "A man." And then she kind of laughed about it like, "I don't know, what are you looking for?" And instantly I felt my stomach drop. Every question I asked, it just went more south, and I felt sicker and more sick, and just this idea that I had lived and I'd put so much in the last 2.5 years into this girl that I find out nothing was there. I think it was that night, and I just laid everything out. I was like, I have to make the decision. We can't be together anymore. I talked to my family, and really there's no foundation that we have. Like, it's got to be based spiritually. We don't have that. What got me the most was she accepted it. She didn't say any word to fight it, but it was, "Is that all?" I remember laying in bed, and I said, "God, in Matthew 7 you say, ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Take this pain from me." So I said, "God, I'm giving this to you. I don't care if you take my arms, my legs, if I get hit by a truck. Just take this pain emotionally from me. I can deal with the physical, but this internal is eating me alive." And then I went to sleep. I think I cried myself to sleep. Not too sure. I believe it was a Saturday. So I got dressed. I went to soccer practice. And this is where it gets a bit interesting. What I'm told is, as we were playing on field, scrimmaging, someone passed the ball through the defense. I'm a striker, so I was sprinting onto the ball. The keeper came out and kicked the ball as hard as he could. And the ball went straight up. As I turned my head, it caught me right in the back of the head and instantly knocked me out. Hit the ground, and I was back up. Physically, I was up. Mentally, I was totally checked out. I experienced a major concussion. The way to explain it is, that moment where I got hit in the head, I lost the last 2 years of my life. I couldn't remember a thing. I simply made the decision to do what was right. And God ended up blessing me for that. In the form of a concussion where He took out all that memory, all that pain, with left a physical pain. I still will wake up from naps currently, and I won't know where I'm at, some of the side effects. I have a high sensitivity to light at night. Sometimes I'll have trouble sleeping, or I'll just get random headaches. But that's the price of sin. yeah, God forgives us, but we still face that consequence. And I had gone very far in the wrong direction with it. But I made up. That's why I chose God. What I'm saying is that if you make the right decision, God will bless you in that. And that's my story. It is a bit unique. I want it to be seen as an example that God's love and God's grace does work. I have occasional memories, but I can't remember anything from my junior or senior year. A lot of what I have said was been told to me, or people have said things, or maybe I've seen pictures, but I have little to no memory of my last 2 years. My name is Michael Wallace, and that's my story.